Hello, welcome back to Mama Sue's Cooking today. I have something very simple today. It's not really a meal, it's more of an appetizer or something that you can snack on. Several weeks ago, April Collins, who is originally from Harpersville, posted that since she's living in Kentucky, she has found that they have a spread, Benedictine spread, that is to Kentucky like pimento cheese is to Alabama. And she was talking about it was really good, and I did some research after she posted that, and I think it came about during the Kentucky Derby. Everyone would have it for that. And I used to make what I called cucumber sandwiches when we would have teas at church or something like that. But I've made this several times, and my other daughter, Bridget Vick, asked me would I do this on a video. She was over here one day visiting Amy, and I said, Bridget, taste this. And I know that Bridget does not eat mayonnaise. And she said, what's in it? And I said, it has a little mayonnaise, but I promise that you can't taste it. So she trusted me enough that she did taste it, and she loved it. And so the reason I'm showing you this today is if you're like me, you have an abundance of cucumbers and you've already made pickles and they're in season. Of course, you can get them year-round at the store, but I want to tell you how you do this, and I think you're going to like it. I'm also going to tell you, Harold hates cucumbers. When we go out to eat and they put a cucumber on his salad, he knows just to put it on mine. But he has decided that he likes this with some crackers. So try it. First of all, you take one cucumber. Now you peel the cucumber and you take the seed out. I left one so I could show you how we do this. You know, when you cut a cantaloupe and you remove the seed, I always use a spoon. But you just scrape it out, and you don't want the seed left. Now, I don't think it would hurt the taste. We eat it, but I don't know if it makes it watery or what. But anyway, just take that seed out of the cucumber, and I kind of dry it off a little bit. You use 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese that's softened. It says you can grate your cucumber, and I did the first time I made it. I grated it. But then I thought, why not use this little Pampered Chef chopper? So I just make it into little pieces like that. Put it in. Didn't get my... Put that on top. That's just half of the cucumber. But you see, there's really not any juice. Now, I think if you put it in your blender, it would make it too juicy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the other half of the cucumber in. Do the same thing. Uh-oh. All right. Let me put it. Then the recipe says 2 tablespoons of grated onion. I'm gonna put the onion in here the same as I did the cucumber. I just guessed, and I thought, you know, that's going to be about a tablespoon, and this is going to be about a tablespoon. Then I'm going to put my top on it, make sure yeah. Okay. Now, that I've grated both the cucumber and onion, it says to put, the recipe says 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Well, I'm just gonna guess. If you want to guess, measure, you can. But I'm thinking that's probably 1/4. And 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. So I'm just guessing. I may add some more in a minute. And then a little dill weed. Just gonna sprinkle a little bit. Then I'm gonna take my fork and just mix all of this together with the cream cheese. And the last ingredient that it calls for is a tablespoon of mayonnaise. I'm not going to get out my measuring spoon because I think that's probably a tablespoon. This is a big spoon, a serving spoon, so that's what I'm thinking. And I'm going to mix all of that together. The mayonnaise is not enough to really taste, but it gives it a smooth consistency. Now, if you were making this for a shower, a tea or something, you could get the little rye bread slices and make great little cucumber sandwiches that are really good. Put a little bit more salt just in case. A little bit more pepper. I think the older you get, you measure less. Except when you're making a cake and you better go by the measurements. A little more dill. I always put this in a little Tupperware bowl. And we get some wheat thins. Well, this is Aldi brand wheat thins. But we just snack on it, and it's really good. You see, this is another quick recipe, but this is something that you could use if you wanted to just take something somewhere. I took some up to the church for the women in the office, and they loved it. So this is just something else I think you may like. So again, thank you for joining us, and I don't mean to do this every day. I'm sorry, but I am going to do it again tomorrow because I'm going to have the crock pot cube steak, and I'm going to go ahead and video when I'm cooking it so you'll see how that's done. But thank you so much for joining us, and I want to remind you again, you be salt and light wherever you go. Let people see Jesus in you because they need to hear that Jesus loves them. Thank you again.